you said that every day for God is right now.
Yeah.
And I think that kind of blows the idea of hope out of the water and replaces it with expectation.
Yeah.
Because if every day is now, then why would it be later? Now, we do live on a kind of a timeline, right?
Yes,
Like
we live in
humans do.
time. There's
Yeah,
two types of time. There's two
yeah.
types of time. There's Chronos time and Kairos time. We
Okay.
live in Chronos time. Tick
Okay.
tock.
Yeah. I would love to hear your distinction between the two because we do live in, yeah, Chronos. And yet I'm assuming God lives in Kairos time.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, so however, the fact remains that he isn't experiencing it in a way that it's okay, you're 25 now, you're going to go through 10 years of garbage, and then when you're 35, there's this thing that I'm, wanting you to look forward to. Because he's not looking at it like that. He's not looking
Correct.
at it as, okay, you've got to live 10 more years in Chronos in order to get this, the idea of God living every day right now. That's it blew my mind when I found out that's what eternity was. It wasn't a really long time, long, it was a all present time, which is you said too. God said before Abraham was, I am, which chronologically sounds even weird. Not
Yeah.
only does it not make sense, but it also grammatically doesn't make sense. Before he was, which is before now, I am, which is present. Like that doesn't it doesn't make any sense. But
I
it's
know.
true. It is a true statement. So I wanted to highlight that for people that might give them an understanding of the kind of the difference that we're talking about, that expecting, like we
Man,
said,
you
Jesus
you
standing at the door and knocking, you expect somebody is standing on the other side of the door when you hear a knock. It's been twisted that hope is going to the door when there is no knock, and you just open it and you hope something is there, a person or a package or whatever. But expectation is there's a knock, and
yeah.
it's not a
Yeah.
guess, it's not a, well, boy, I'll open the door, oh, there's nothing there, okay, I'll close it, and still no knock, I'm gonna open it again and there's nothing there. There's a knock happening, and
Wow.
there's something on the other side of that door that we're looking for, that we're talking about. But I
Well,
think
you
that,
just said all of that better than I could.
oh no, that's, I was repeating what you were saying from before we started recording, where you said God isn't in time the way we are,
Yeah.
and doesn't look at it the way we do. Every day is now. He am always.
Yes.
Always am. Never was,
Always,
never
right.
were, never gonna be. Always am.
Always am.
I am now. And then in 50 years, I am now. And that's him. And it's all at the same time now to him. To
Yeah.
us, we're kind of living it a little differently, but I think getting that idea is so powerful. That movie Arrival, which I loved. And
Yes.
with the gal who was kind of seeing around time, seeing all things at the same time.
Memory is a strange thing. It doesn't work like I thought it did. We are so bound by time. If you could see your whole life from start to finish, would you change things?
And as I was watching it, spoiler alert, sorry if you haven't seen Arrival, skip ahead. But at the end of the movie, she is talking to her husband and they decide to have a baby.
You want to make a baby?
Yes. Yeah.
Well, the end of the movie is not the end, it's the beginning, because throughout the movie she's already experienced having a daughter and her daughter dying, and it broke her heart.
I used to think this was the beginning of your story. Okay. Come back to me. Come back to me. I love you. And this was the end. Come back to me. Baby, come back to me.
But by the time we get to that end, she knows that's what's going to happen, that the little girl's going to be born and die, and she decides to have the baby anyway.
But now I'm not so sure I believe in beginnings and endings.
To my eyes, opened up, oh my gosh, that's what God did. He knew how this was going to go. He knew it was going to be hard and scary and all this stuff, and yet he loved us, and so he wanted us, and that's the whole motivation. And
Yeah.
that makes us a very, very, as you've said, wonders, very, very special. We're not a burden he's got to deal with. He's outside of time. He saw the end, he saw the beginning, and he still decided at the beginning, when in Genesis, when he said, let's make man in our image. At the end of that movie Arrival, when the husband and wife, the husband says, do you want to make a baby? And she says, yes. And you saw through the whole movie how hard and brutal and sad and heartbreaking it was going to be. And she still said, yeah, I do. I want a baby. I want those kids. I want them. I love them. And
Wow.
that's what Jesus did. And he knew it was going to be hard. He knew it was going to be hard on us. He knew we were going to break his heart. And yet it was so important to him.